Hi guys, what's up? This is Shuri from eGadgets for you. Now in this video I'll do the unboxing of a budget handphone from Samsung and its latest entry with the Samsung Galaxy J1 ACE. So previously in this year Samsung has launched a budget handset with Galaxy J1 and now they have come with the J1 ACES, which is a 4G variant. Let me give you an overview of the box at first. It says it's a 4GB model. It has a Super AMOLED screen, slim and rounded, ultra power saving mode is present, information about the processor, the camera, and of course it's a dual handset. So pretty much the same. It costs something around 6,200 INR, so that is something around 100 USD. So without further ado, let me go ahead and open the SIL for the J1 AC. Again it says Indian SIM card only. So as you know, with the latest handset from Samsung, they are introducing this feature of putting only the Indian SIM cards only for the from the country that you have purchased the phone. This is a phone. Let me keep aside for the time being. Okay, further inside the box we do have the quick start guide from Samsung, and of course the SAT certification is present over here, and the warranty card. So simple Samsung stuff that comes along with any of the handsets or tablets from the Samsung. And although it's a low range device, so you can see the quality of the headphone that Samsung uses with a low range device are pretty simple ones, not that great at the end of the day, but it just gets the job done. We have the wall mount charger with the charging port attached to it, and of course the quality of this also looks cheap, not that great end of the day. Okay, additionally they give you the USB cable separately, so that is a great thing because you can use the USB cable exclusively for connecting your phone to your PC or laptop. And of course the most important aspect is a battery that you get over here. It's 1800 milliampere of battery, so I need to put out this particular battery and insert it in the phone. So these are the things that comes along with your Samsung J1s handset. Let us very quickly go ahead and dig deep into the handset by inserting the battery and other stuff. Before inserting the battery, I just want to give you an overview over here. This particular handset uses a micro SIM. It's a dual SIM slot over here, and the micro SD card is over here. You can insert up to 128 gigs of a micro SD card. Okay, let us just go ahead and insert the battery for now. And insert the back also. Okay, looks good. Of course this particular handset is made out of plastic, but initial impressions you will find that it's a shiny material, looks good, although the grip at the back is missing because it's shiny over there. But yeah, of course it's not that a high-end plastic end of the day, but the look and feel wise they have done some great deal and great work with it, and of course they have given you a decent handset. Let me give you a physical overview. On the top you will find the 3.5mm jack input. On the front end, on the top of the front end of the phone, you will find the earpiece or Samsung branding, the 2 megapixel camera, and of course the 4.3 inch of display, the home button, the back button, and the multitasking button. Both are the capacitive buttons. At the bottom of the phone, you will find the USB connector or the plug point over here, and of course the mouthpiece is over here. On the right hand side of the handset, you will find the power on and off button and the lock button. The left hand side of the handset is the volume rockers. Each and everything is made out of plastic, but the craftsmanship of these particular buttons and the orientation of the handset looks good design wise. You can see that it does have an oval shape and feel to it, and of course the edges over here is slightly protruding out, so that does gives you a good feel of the handset on your hand. And the back of this particular handset is a 5 megapixel shooter with LED flash, the speaker grills, Samsung branding, and the Duos branding. Okay, let me just quickly power on the device. It says Samsung Galaxy J1s powered by Android. The Samsung branding. This is a setup screen. Let me very quickly go ahead and set up the phone and come back to you shortly. Guys, this is the very first look of the Samsung Galaxy J1s after the setup has been done. If I swipe down, you will see that the software update has already started again. Obviously we do not have the auto brightness sensor over here, but we do have the outdoor sensors present over here. Just switching off the locations for now, and as said already, we do have the ultra power saving mode over here, so the toggle menus looks good, looks great actually. Let us very quickly go to settings and go to about device. You will see that this comes with the Android version 4.4.4, which is KitKat. Still till date there is no official confirmations about Lollipop availability in this particular handset, but hopefully it will get because it's a new one. Storage wise, it has an internal memory of 4 gigs only, out of which some 1.99 GB is available now, so that is low. But having said that, you do have the ability to insert a micro SD card that supports up to 128 gigs. Other than that, inside the settings I do not find any extra things whatsoever, but yeah, this particular setting feels like the interface that Samsung used to give in the budget handphones. So yeah, nothing more to say, nothing more to experience under settings over here. If I very quickly go through the apps, you will find that there is no cluster of apps, only the basic apps has been installed, and of course no special apps whatsoever is being used over here, so that will help in the long run, I guess. The new TouchWiz UI of Samsung does comes in handy. Okay, in the home page, if I go to wallpapers over here, we'll find, okay, yes, they are giving the new set of wallpapers also over here, so that looks good, I guess. It gives a good feeling to the handset. And of course, other than that, there are no extra features available as of now. Let me just go ahead and fire up the browsers. Okay, this is the default keyboard that we get, and obviously because it does not have a bigger screen, so the numpad comes separately over here, so you need to type it from here. Let me just go ahead and type my wife's cooking channel and see how it comes along. cookwithsonali.com. Of course, it does loads at a decent speed, as we can see over here. It does have the 1.3 GHz of dual core processor, and it's supported with a 768 MB of RAM. So those are not good figures or high-end figures end of the day, and obviously very limited things are over there. But considering the price that it comes along with, and of course the features, hardware things that is associated with it, I should say that it's doing a decent job, because obviously this particular handset is targeted for the mid-range or the lower range sections, and of course we'll have a lot of potential buyers among them. But yeah, of course it loads good. The pinch to zoom also works fine. No not much of lagging I can notice. It's good, decent end of the day. And of course you can easily browse through it, read through it, and do stuffs with it. Let me use the handset a bit more and see in the full review that how the performance of this particular handset comes along. Okay, let us just go to camera, and at the back it does have a 5 megapixel shooter with LED flash. Okay, let me go to settings. Okay, it's a standard settings. We do find in the mid-range sections handsets from Samsung the focus, the autofocus mode, the exposure value, the ISO value, the video size. So there are some options to play around with and take the photos. Let me go to the modes. You will find you have the auto mode, the beauty face mode, the panorama mode, the best photo, continuous shot, night mode, and the sports mode. So no extra feature for the download of other modes. Also the front camera, let's just go ahead and see that you have the ability to capture photo through palm, and under settings also, under settings obviously we do have the normal front camera stuffs that comes along with, and no extra mode is available for the front camera. It's a 2 megapixel shooter. Let me just click a picture and see how it comes along. Okay, on this particular object, if I use tap to focus and take a picture, and again another one without taking using tap to focus, let me take. Okay, if I do not use the tap to focus, it does take some time, but with tap to focus it loads very fast. Okay, let me see how the picture came along. This particular picture I did not use tap to focus. Okay, it has a good flash at the back, so that actually makes a good lighting conditions for the objects to capture photos with. 5 megapixel camera does justice also, because you should be quite prepared beforehand that you're using a budget handset, and obviously not the greatest megapixel cameras. But having said that, 5 megapixel with a LED flash, it does good justice to the photograph. Anyways, let me use it a bit more and see how it performs along, and come up with a full review of this particular handset. Hope this video helps. Stay subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'll catch you guys on my next video very soon. That's it guys, bye for now.